You're listening to Miscast Commentary.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Miscast Commentary. I'm Joe Findlay.
And I'm Todd Tebow Murray.
And we have got a fantastic new movie for you next
It's not
week.
new, but
If
you haven't seen it, it's new.
It might be new to some people.
I hope it is.
This one, it's not a bit of more of a cult one, I guess, eh?
We watch it in cults.
Oh, nice, yes.
A lot.
Yeah. Heaven's Gate.
It's part of the curriculum at Heaven's Gate. It is totally.
No, I think maybe Heaven's Gate was a little earlier than this, but some of them, I think Heaven's Gate is actually still a cult.
No.
Yeah, I
the
think
fucking wieners that didn't they weren't good enough to kill themselves and get to the. I only castrated one nut.
No, it was all the diabetics who wouldn't drink the Kool-Aid.
Oh fuck. The old Heaven's Gate. New pair of Nikes? Free castration?
I'm on a keto diet. I'm on that keto diet.
Hell,
you
you know
can't
how
give me
much
that
weight
sugar.
you use after they take your whole testicles and all that good jazz? You lose lots of weight. Free haircut.
Oh god.
Hey, there I am.
Yeah, we just.
What'd you just do there?
I don't know. Our power cut off.
Hey, Heaven's Gate was a wonderful. I need to see this new Leah Remini sign. Did you come out with? Did you watch that? The Scientology ones?
I've seen some of it. Yeah.
Fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
Scientology, that is.
Well, and now there's a big thing they're saying because Paul Haggis was accused amongst the sexual harassers.
That was really
And
I did not like hearing that.
Yeah. Well, and then
I
then
watched
Leah
his whole
Remini.
special.
Yeah, and then Leah Remini came out saying that it was the Scientologists are doing that. To,
Is they're discrediting him, which is what they do.
Yeah. I just see it's so hard, and if they did do that, then that's the ultimate time to pounce. Like they should have just done that to every man.
I was raped by the love of Scientology. I went in there. I don't know if I've told this story on here or not, but I went in there once with my roommate in Toronto, and it was unbelievable.
Yeah, you told me this story.
Yes,
This was
unreal. Yeah. They had a big bust of L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
Literally a big statue of his tits. It was so weird. Very hairy chest.
Yeah.
But charismatic as all, all.
Yeah, it was funny actually.
Elron wasn't there.
That was a story you told me. People who have listened to this podcast know that Todd and I, we've known each other since we were really, really little. But then, there was a big chunk of time where we weren't around each other just because he had moved and we just, he fall out of contact.
We were actually in a best of the best style fighting tournament where we were forced to go against each other. Tensions rose. We didn't speak for 10 years. I was really upset that he won.
Yeah.
I say won with my eyes because I feel like he cheated. He says he doesn't.
No. It wasn't.
Let's not open old wounds.
Yeah. They said there's nothing in the rules that said I couldn't bring in another dude to hit you from behind.
No, there wasn't.
There's nothing.
There is now though.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, it was a loophole.
Yeah.
There
definitely is in there now.
It was implied that I shouldn't have done that for the honor of the sport. But I was I read that thing right through and I'm it doesn't say it, I can do it. So it is what it is. But yeah, we had been apart for a while though, and Carrie and I were dating at the time, and then we ran into each other, and you found out I was coming up, and then we met up for a little bit, and we were right across the street from that, and you told me that story.
Yep. And I went in there and it's they wouldn't let us leave. I was in there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I took the stress test, which is this crazy machine.
You grab the cans?
Yeah, you grab the cans.
I love
grabbing cans. You can't say that anymore. They can't, not any, I don't know what they call it now. Grab the metal cylinders, please. Everything's, you can't say any fucking thing anymore. That's somebody freaking out.
But they're totally fine when you're eating their food. There's a certain type of food that they serve to Scientologists, but you have to eat it with your hands, and they're like, "Yeah, finger that pussy." That's what it's called. I don't know. I really did
Taco Bell.
I really didn't have anywhere I was going with that. I apologize.
That pussy. So, do you believe Paul Haggis?
I don't know.
Do you believe Leah Remini in the fact that he didn't? I was really distraught because I really liked his movie about leaving Scientology, and I was like, damn, man, now he's a raper too?
I am of the opinion that at this point, I can't say what is credible and what's not. You have just basically two people. In a lot of these situations, you just have two people on the exact opposite sides.
Yeah.
Saying, this person did it, and the other person's like, I didn't do it. I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't even know this person till the picture of them.
The only person
getting married comes up or something.
Yeah, the only person who I thought for sure did it was Jeremy Piven. I was like, he looks like he does.
Because he plays like that type.
Yeah,
Why did he get
He was accused by 2 different women, and he took a lie detector test and passed.
Does that mean he's innocent? He's an actor.
Well, yeah, but I mean, acting
See that?
doesn't
He
mean
convinced
you can.
himself.
Yeah, it's
he's
like
so good he fooled the test.
There you
he's
go.
Jeremy fucking Piven.
give that man a NAACP Image Award.
He should.
Because now he can not only
Should
be
be up for an
not a
Oscar.
rapist, but he can also be black. But,
Bam.
Boom. No, but it's just I like now all I can say is it possible or is it not possible? Is it possible that Scientology did that?
They do that, though.
That doesn't seem out of the
It's not out of their wheelhouse.
out of the realm. I'm just of the opinion now where it's like, okay, he's been accused, and it's like now it's just in this nether where it's either going to come out, it's either going to be proven that he did it or proven that he didn't do it. And until then, it's like that Schrodinger's cat thing where it's like the cat could be alive or dead, so you have to just assume for now it's both.
Whoa.
Right?
It's in a state of double. Is that the Cat in the Box one?
Yeah.
And then you hammer it?
Well, I
Don't you end up hammering it in the end?
No. That's what some people do. They're like, I just want it to be a dead cat, and you hammer but you hammer.
Well, there's a hammer sitting on top of the box.
Yeah. Well,
It says cat love written on the handle of the hammer.
pet your cat with this
Yeah,
hammer.
like what the frig?
I get it, but it's just like so to me, it's now in a state of he did it and he didn't do it, and until something develops from that, because. Again, I don't know too many details, but then there's like some...
I know all of them.
Yeah,
but you don't care to even know. You want to have your opinion.
Yeah, but then you hear like, and again, a good example would be like Harvey Weinstein, where a bunch of people came out and then he's like, I didn't do it. And then you're like, okay, so now it's in that middle thing. He's like, he looks like a creep. So I lean towards, he did it because he looks like a freaking creep. But then they start all coming out with their details and all that stuff. And then,
and then when an army of women come out saying like, Rose McGowan cut all her hair off.
Yeah.
Because of that monster.
Yeah. I feel like Rodriguez made her do that. Rodriguez, sorry. Roger Way.
Roger.
That's how you...
He's coming out with Angel, Battle Angel.
Battle Angel?
Big Eyes, Battle Angel.
Is it the sequel to Big Eyes?
It was supposed to be, yes.
Nice.
Actually, it's a half prequel, half. It kind of catches you up on some things and then fast forwards you.
Sweet.
Into a tumultuous romance.
Ooh, full of tumult.
Ooh, that's my favorite kind.
I've used the word tumultuous. I've never used the word the root word of tumult, and I'm really happy with myself right now.
I'm very happy with you as well.
Oh, thank you.
Mainly because you haven't killed yourself yet.
Ooh, always on the cusp though. Any minute.
Yep.
I am.
Got that look in your eye.
I am one bad podcast review away from that going down. Speaking of which, thank everybody for their positive podcast
I'm going on right
reviews.
now and putting in a very negative review.
Oh.
Very negative.
Wow. Well, I'm leaving all this shit to Todd.
All about me, though.
Keep it going. Yeah.
What if it was super negative, but all me?
I wouldn't
like that Joe is a delight, but that Todd is a real fucking motherfucker.
Well, I wrote that. That's like I didn't disagree. I don't disagree with that, but that's kind of the point of the.
Oh my god, it's your own negative review, and then you kill yourself.
Oh yeah, it
seems like a little bit of a setup there, Joe.
It's a really bad suicide note.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we have actually been receiving very nice feedback on iTunes, and we thank everybody who's provided that, and we encourage other listeners to do the same, not just on iTunes, but wherever they listen. If you listen on SoundCloud, if you listen on TuneIn, Stitcher, whatever, throw on a thing, take a moment. If you like it. If you don't like it, I don't want to hear from you. I would like to.
Yeah. We should take the good with the bad.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
This has got me thinking we should do a new contest where we read out people's suicide notes. And the best one wins.
But we
the
send
worst suicide note. But we flip them.
Yeah, we send something to your family.
Yeah,
it's a pillow
that's something we should do.
It's a pillow that just says R.I.P. But I mention this because people might not know about us. We've had some other podcasts in the past. We've actually mentioned them very briefly in other episodes.
I usually mention them briefly in bed.
Yes, it touches podcast
during sexiness.
Podcast.
Yeah, don't just say the word podcast. Well, I say the names of them.
Well, I was just using it as
every thrust. I whisper it into my partner, which I use finger quotations because That poor animal had no say in the matter.
Yes. Well, that, and then there's also a magazine photo of a real doll.
Oh, yes.
Which is
a real doll.
Which is called a Real Enough doll. But
I want like the knockoff. There must be like a Chinese knockoff now that's like, oh, God.
Super happy fun latex vagina.
And it's like just like an old
Yeah.
potato sack with like one fake mannequin leg and the other leg's like chicken wire with a foot like duct taped on.
Well, I always thought, like, you know what the fleshlight's all about. Well, I figure a flashlight, flash is a dirty word too. So I was like, you'd probably be able to fuck that, right? So I have sex with the battery hole of my flashlight.
Flashlight.
Sometimes it lights up. You know what a flashlight? You can't tell me.
Yeah, it's like when you turn it on, like the image of flesh comes out.
Yes. No, actual
It's
flash.
a flashlight. Yeah, flesh shoots out of it onto a wall as if it's the flashlight. Circle.
It's how you.
Why are they always in circles?
I don't know.
Why aren't flashlights ever squares?
Well, it's probably.
What's with that?
Science.
Fucking A, man. We just figured something out right here. There's a conspiracy going out there.
Ooh, Scientology probably did it.
What the shit? What
Yeah.
about stars?
What about a lot of things?
Hey, that's right. Remember when we used to do that podcast called What About a Lot of Things?
Yes.
And we just talked about a lot of things.
That was that was
Before
not
this
well
one hit it
received.
big with count 'em, 5 Twitter followers.
We're
did a lot of
almost
them.
at 1,200 right now.
12 Twitter twatter. Let's get at
her.
them.
Oh, I fucked that up.
It's called English. So.
You did say twatter, but I'll let that. I guess we'll let that slide.
That's the past tense of twat.
Oh,
You know?
I didn't know that twat was a verb, so I guess.
Yeah. Well, English.
Yep. Hey, English much, bro? Hey? What the fuck? That's like Gronkowski coming back at me.
The Gronker.
See, and keep in mind, I'm a Patriots fan, but I know what Gronkowski is.
I feel like Gronk has like energy displacement problems. Like he's way too hype all the time, and then he's low.
I feel like Gronkowski, like, you always hear, like, you'll hear in like movies, he's like, this person was left on the doorsteps of a monastery. He was left on the doorsteps of a frat.
Yeah, of like a raging house, of like Andrew WK's never-ending raging house party.
Yeah, like his first full sentence was "never-ending pussy, bro."
I'm so proud of you, bro.
and that was, he was 2 years old, and he was 5'10".
Yep.
At that point.
Exactly.
Like,
what team is he on?
The New England Patriots.
Oh, those guys suck.
Not a
Those are the Deflator Gators, isn't it?
Oh, fuck all that noise.
I like that noise of a football deflating because a penis has just entered it.
Sounds
like
like a
that.
twatter, I'm assuming.
Fuck off, you dirty twatter.
Yeah. So anyways, what was the name of that podcast that we did?
Things we watch.
No, that's this.
Oh, the old one we did? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Rug Talk.
Yes.
We did Rug Talk. We used to talk about all different types of rugs.
Yeah, so we've actually got a little clip for you because, again, we got rid of most of the episodes, but then I found one that was just sitting on an old digital tape. We were an old DAT
In
tape.
the attic.
Yeah, it was like late 90s, early 2000s, so DAT tapes were all the rage.
Dat scatting was the best. Boo ba boo doo boo boo ba boo boo.
Or if you just spoke normally and then you digitally went through it, it went, which basically
That's a dat
sounded the
scat.
same.
Like the scat man, scullia bandoody babandu. I used to teach the scat man in class.
Did you?
Classes to kids.
I did too. I pooped on them.
Do-
They asked me to leave.
Like, this is to the wrong room and everything. Like, what were they thinking?
Play to your audience.
You gotta know. You gotta know your audience.
Yeah, but mine doesn't like poop.
So what would you scat tack?
So what are we doing?
Which one?
Which one? We
Rug
got to go with one of the
Talk.
classes. Our first two were Rug Talk
Yeah,
and Talking Cats.
Talk, yeah.
So which one do you want to play a clip from?
I don't know. You pick. You
right.
surprise me.
All right. So let's go back to this old clip. Hey everybody, welcome back to Rug Talk. I'm Joe Findlay.
And I'm Todd Rugglesrug Murray.
And we are here to talk to you about the finest Berbers available. This is an all Berber episode, baby. Nice.
I don't know
tight.
if I'm done with the shag. I know we did a lot of shag talk last week, but they look like funky little hippie lemon meringue tops.
I'm trying so hard with you.
What?
With the rugs. And
I love rugs just as much as the next guy.
I know, but like all last episode, all you did was let's shag, baby, yeah. And I'm like, okay, come on, like,
And come
Austin
on.
Powers was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's over now.
Not for me.
It's never over for you.
Oh, come on. What's up?
Oh, okay, you
You
got
know, come on.
It's fair. What's up?
Some things never go out of style.
That's fair
like
enough.
Burberry rugs.
Berber rugs, man.
See what I did there? I did that for you.
I'd see the tight piling on a Berber rug just makes me so happy. I
I
do
love
like
it.
the way that shag kind of goes through your toes and all that
Yes.
stuff. But I'm terrified of what's in there. Like,
Everything.
mine
from the
or a
70s
friend's
up until
ejaculate.
now.
Yeah,
Yes.
it could be
Everyone's.
anything.
Band-Aids.
Yeah, it's like
Blood stains. You'd never know.
And I'm really terrified of being shrunk.
I really honestly think that they were made specifically for hippie murder.
Oh, absolutely. But if I get shrunk in some form of science,
Yes.
we watched those movies.
I loved those
And
films.
it's just harder to get through. A tight Berber, people are going to see you on the floor and go, oh my God, I accidentally shrunk my children. I'm going to rectify this.
You need to be on your best behavior in a Berber room.
Yeah.
Because, like, no clipping your toenails, because there it is. You're like, whose fucking toenail is this on my Berber rug?
Everybody is going to see everything.
Everything.
Okay? So you better have a sock handy if that's your
Would you say that's the
masturbata-
best what kind of socks?
A tube.
Ooh.
You don't want one that curves because
We're switching over to sock talk. I know it's not Wednesday, but
yeah. So anybody who doesn't know our podcast schedule. Oh, and by the way, guys, a podcast is this thing that we're doing right now. I know it's nobody understands, but
whoa, what?
yeah, it's a radio show
This
that's
isn't a
coming
bus
out on
stop.
the internet. And guys, the internet is this thing where
You lay it down.
well, we're on DSL now.
That crazy
just
guy
got
was
off the
talking to us
dial-up.
about that. He's like, "Hey, you want to sign up for the internet? The interneting?"
Yeah, that's
what
when
the
you-
fuck does that even mean?
Yeah.
Inside of a whale's mouth?
Yes.
What the fuck? Like,
Yeah, it's used to catch
the
krill.
hell? Yeah, what are we krilling or what?
Welcome back to Krill Talk. That's finally we have a Thursday podcast.
Krill talk.
Yeah. So let's go through
Man.
let's go through because we want people listening every
Plankton.
single day. So today is our Tuesday rug talk.
Yes.
Then we have our Wednesday
Sock talk.
sock talk. Then now our Thursday krill talk.
Krill talk. I think this is going to be our biggest
Yep.
branch off yet. Is krill talk.
Friday is talking cats.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Well, we talk as cats,
yeah.
but you look at a cat. It's so whimsical. You'll love it.
I'm already in love with it. Saturday is our countdown to Skrillex. There's
Yes.
a young man who's a very young man who is about to become one of the finest DJs ever. So we're counting down to that occurring.
We're just counting down the days.
We know it's gonna
until
occur.
the bomb hits.
I'm really looking forward to that. And then
If
Sunday.
you like the sounds of a robot having a seizure mixed to tunes,
Yeah.
then you're gonna really love it.
Yeah. And then Sunday, of course, is our rest day of Gospel of the Lord.
That is right. We're still talking though, because that's what we do.
Yes. But we just talk about Jesus' love, and we want
Yeah.
to make sure that you.
Tighten the straps,
it.
baby, because I'm gonna talk all night.
And then Monday we guess what's going to happen on Monday Night Raw. That night.
Yes. Yes. Well, oh God.
I'm never right. Doink's never come back. Oh my God. What was that?
Oh my Lord.
This is why
The
all of our
moment,
podcasts
the moment
fail.
you said doink, something exploded within me.
Something doinked out of him. So you can see we were really having a hard time figuring out what we were going to talk about
I
from
think
time to
that
time.
we were on the cusp of greatness. Just the cusp, though. Just peeking over the rim of the bowl.
The one thing, though, that has remained consistent with us is we cannot stay on one subject for any length of time.
See, so you see, it's very exciting
Yeah.
listening to any of them, especially Krill Talk. Krill Talk is like
Yeah.
the ocean's a big place, man, to find krill.
Yeah. Ironically, though, more krill in the world than socks. Less episodes about krill than we did about socks.
Yes,
'Cause we found out all kinds of
as we
things
got
you
into
do
the
with
dangly
socks.
ones, like my God,
Yeah. The ones with the little
the little balls
poofs on the back.
Oh yes, the poofery.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
They
where I
weren't.
get mine all from. All my socks from the poofery.
Not every
They also
episode
do
was about
poodles.
masturbating into socks, but I would say every third one was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, because we'd
our
always
69th episode extravaganza was amazing.
we'd always discover a new trick. That was like right the time. There is a time in your life when, I mean, if you think back, there's the time when you said you didn't masturbate when in fact you had been doing it every 6 hours for years.
Those are the best years, man. That's grade 9.
Yeah.
I'm like, masturbate? No, that's that's disgusting. And then
It wasn't until our
know,
last year of high school that
and then
anybody
everybody
actually said
like,
it was a
"Fuck
real
it,
thing.
Let's do this, Tim.
Yeah.
Where were you just masturbating? We you read up masturbating. Like then it's like no one cares at all. When you're done with that masturbating, you better finish your studies.
Yeah, well,
Well, Joe's masturbating too.
I'm almost done. If you shut your mouth,
you boys.
Mom, every time you start talking, I have to start over.
Not me. I'm done.
Oh God. Well, that's as good a spot as any to tell people what movie we're doing next week.
We're doing a movie. What?
Let's do a movie next week.
What are we doing now?
One of the great
how long
all-time.
did we start this one?
A while ago.
4 hours.
It's something like
Let's
that.
do it.
All right. One of the great TV shows, late night TV shows of all time back in the day. It was in the 90s, like late 80s, early 90s era, thereabouts.
It was the best. Watching when it came on every time was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, it was Tales from the Crypt. And just fantastic. It was just like the cornier... It was a cornier, more fun Twilight Zone. Is a fair way to say it?
Yeah, I guess it is a little goofier, I guess.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of humor infused, but also horror and a little bit. And it was bloodier and
it was a nice twist.
It
I always
was
loved a good twist at the end.
Yeah. So, when they finished, they decided they wanted to make some movies. This movie was the first of those movies. And unarguably the only good one.
Yes. Oh, man. They went way too far on the joking in the second one.
Oh, jeez. Well, and the hiring of Dennis Miller.
Dennis Miller. Every single person probably regrets it, especially the NFL.
Yeah. Welcome to the Bordello of Blood, cha-cha.
Oh, my God.
But we're not going to talk about Bordello of Blood
No.
any more than we have to. We are talking about Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight.
Amazing.
Let us check out the trailer.
Universal Pictures is proud to present the motion picture directing debut of one of America's most talented and respected artists.
Cut! Cut, 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 cut! Oh, hello, kiddies. So glad you could join me. Your pal, the Crypt Keeper, has gone Hollywood in a big way. I'm directing my first feature film. Care for a little shriek preview? For my big scream premiere, I wanted lots of suspense. Special effects, sex, violence. The kind of thing you could really sink your teeth into. Lights, camera, action! It's about a chase through the ages, a race against time. The war between good and evil.
Come on out, everybody! It's time to play!
And the final battle between man...
I'm sorry.
...and demon.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I lied.
It stars Billy Zane from Dead Calm, William Sadler from Die Hard 2, and Jada Pinkett from Menace to Society. Ooh, I love those titles. And you'll love Demon Knight.
They're here! The demons are here!
And ladies, if you think Demon Knight is too gross and yucky...
Whoa!
Thank you.
All right, so that's the one we are doing. We are going to do Demon Knight, and lots of people. You could see lots of people in there who are nothing. Then it was like
Kutch Pounder.
Yeah, Pounder, and William Sadler, Billy Zane, Jada Pinkett.
They were in everything still.
Pre-Smith. Well, William Sadler was.
Oh, shit. Jada Pinkett before she, lost her mind. And, you know, they're in Scientology apparently, too.
Yeah.
Way to raise your kids with Jada Pinkett. Jesus Christ.
Hey, she did a really good job. They know math that doesn't even exist.
They make the numbers now.
And that other one whips her hair back and forth. They have superpowers.
My hair back. That was a good tune, man.
It's really... I'm just saying they're doing all the right things, and I still can't. No matter what happens, I still can't not like Will Smith.
Oh man, everybody loves.
I
Will
find
Smith.
him.
Come on,
I find him so intensely likable, and the more they're like, oh, and he's doing this and that.
I'm
I
like,
give a shit.
great.
I'm like,
here's a picture of him murdering a baby. Oh, look at him.
Adorable.
He's still got it, Will.
I was like,
Because after he killed me, he went, psht. And I was like, oh, Will.
Yeah. He could steal my baby, and I'd probably be all right.
Fucking A.
So a little bit of movie news I wanted to go over with you. I don't know if you know this news yet. So big news, big news. Want to know the big news? No.
Yeah, I'm in the middle.
John Cena is in talks to star as Duke Nukem in the Duke Nukem
No
movie.
way. John Cena as Duke Nukem.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I don't like it.
No?
No, I don't think John Cena is a good enough actor. Like, I'm sure he's in some stuff, but he's too big to be Duke Nukem.
But who would you get in his place? Because that was my thought on it. I'm like, from a look standpoint.
He's too big. He's too big. Like, he's too muscular.
Yeah,
Duke
but
Nukem should be, like, skinnier. I would get Snake Plissken.
See, he's too small.
No, Duke Nukem's not that big.
He's pretty muscly.
Maybe Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, well, I think it's too late for Del. See, because he was honestly my first thought too, but I'm like, it's too late for him.
CG
that
his
should have
face.
been CG his face, young him up like Stallone and De Niro in that Grudge match.
Exactly.
Movie. I like when they spend
Or Kurt Russell from Thor.
There you go. No,
he looked great.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy too.
Yeah. But I love when they do that. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, it makes a lot more sense. They're doing a lot of CG and stuff anyways. But that Grudge match, they spent time to make like CG young versions of Stallone and De Niro in a friggin' just like a comedy. Like it probably cost them, like ended up costing them $10 million more
just
to make the movie,
up
just
their
so
faces.
they could do that, rather than just get like
hire someone.
Yeah, you just get a couple of young guys and show them from the back.
I need no. You can just show them. Fuck, man, and they were just young.
Yeah, or
we're just supposed to take the leap. You don't have a name tag on. This is not even the character's name, Robert De Niro and Stallone.
Yes.
And people will know, that's the young Stallone.
Well, it was the beginning of the movie anyways. They wouldn't have understood the names.
Man, you actually made it through the beginning, or wow?
Yeah, I actually did watch that entire movie. It was worth it just for the scene where Kevin Hart, as the promoter of that fight, is now trying to get Mike Tyson and Holyfield to have a rematch.
Right.
And so it's both of them sitting on the same couch in this room. And
it's really them?
It was really them. And he's talking and he makes Mike apologize for for biting his ear. And then he's sitting there and he's like, okay, so come on, Evander, are you going to do it? Are you going to do the fight? And he's like, no. He's like, come on, I'll get you a Bentley. No. He's like, I'll get you a part in Hangover 4. He's like, ooh, I'm listening. And then Tyson loses his mind. And then Tyson attacks Kevin Hart. But like he actually, like, they talk about the ear. And
everything
then he's
should end with Kevin Hart getting his ass kicked.
Yeah. And then he was like, and then he was sitting there and what did he say? He's like, I bet you didn't even think your ear tasted good. And he's like, it tasted like ass. He's like, he didn't even like the way you tasted. So I thought it was
ever
very
rub your
fun.
ear and then like smell it sometimes? Be like, oh my god, like I haven't washed behind my ear in like a year.
That's never occurred for me.
Oh god, I'm gonna try it right now. It's pretty good.
All right,
it smells like soap.
Nice.
I remembered.
See, this is when I need to do it most because I'm wearing over-the-ear headphones, and this is when they'll get really bad.
Do you remember to wash those ears or what?
When I'm doing stuff like this, I am. I'm very conscious of
what
it
about
when
if
I'm
you're not
sweaty.
Doing stuff like this.
Like if I'm just having
disgusting.
if I'm having a regular everyday shower where it's just like, oh, wake up, gotta go to work, gotta have a shower, I'm probably not thinking about it. But when I'm sweaty and whatever, I'm like, I have to get every corpuscle. I have to
corpuscle.
That's not even the right word.
Biology,
but,
people.
Yeah, but I was like,
look it up in a book.
I have to get all of it, or I'm just going to be gross. But yeah, for just a regular one,
Corbin Burnson.
Just gonna wash my asshole and get moving.
That's it.
Yeah.
All he does is like stick his ass into the sink and give it a couple bidet splashes, and then off he goes.
I have been very close.
Old French bath.
You can buy now.
Put deodorant in my chode area.
I just get like a baby wipe and I just cram it up my crack.
Right in there. Just leave it there.
And then once it falls
out, stink blocker.
Once it falls out because it's dry, that means it's clean up there.
You should try the deodorant. Yeah. It's got to be the gel kind that oozes up through the little holes.
Oh yeah.
And they just slap it all in there. It's kind of like one of those things when you enter the room and it goes and it like shoots you in the face with like perfume.
Oh god.
It's like just like one of those, only the spray radius is way further.
I used to use that stuff, and I remember every time when you'd go to like open it just at the beginning,
it's disgusting.
Only one spot would come out first, and it would just go flying across the room.
I remember we were at the mall, and my armpits felt like they were burning off.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was wearing that gel deodorant, and I can't wear it still to this day. I don't think they make it anymore because like all those fucking people's armpits burned out. But Jesus, what an uncomfortable day.
I used to go through that because I would use too much of it.
Man.
It's like I would just go.
And you can't even put your arms down.
Oh, it's
this sopping, sogged out hair mess.
It was so
Your
gross.
armpits look like something that you pull out of the drain.
Nice.
Like jizz-covered hair.
I can't get my dick over the drain. I'm not that tall.
Over the drain. You're like in the tub.
Yeah, any drain.
You're like, you jerked off. Never jerk off in the shower. And if you're going to shoot it outside the shower.
No, this is why we made Sock Talk in the first place, so we don't have to have this conversation.
You pull the hair out.
Welcome back to Tub Talk.
You pull... You've got tub talk. So I crapped myself in the tub the other day, and then I had to push my poop down the drain with my big toe. Has that ever happened to you guys?
Call in.
No. Okay, so if you blow your load, and there's women in the household, their hair is clogging the drain up, and then when someone pulls that hair out, it's like a piece of a Christmas tree.
It's like those yogurt-covered raisins.
Yes, like it is the most disgusting fucking thing. That's why you just let mom do it. Just let mom take care of that.
Let mom take care of what? Jerk you up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not in the tub, because that's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Like, what the fuck?
I'm pent up.
Oh, my little Jojo. Let mommy help you out.
Oh, no. But, the other...
What's your other news? Wait a second, okay? Yeah. We'll have to see what John Cena does in the Bumblebee movie with Haley Steinfeld. My God, she's fucking gorgeous. She's of age? She is gorgeous.
I think she is.
Yes,
she was just
maybe.
on. They just relaunched Lip Sync Battle on what's now. I think Spike turned to the Paramount Network, but they just did it, and they did a big stage show.
Turned to
what? Yeah, I think Spike is no longer Spike. It's now the Paramount Network or whatever.
It is?
I think.
When did that happen?
I don't know. This is where I'm getting. But
where did you hear this? Because you're in the biz, and somebody was like.
Well, it's because I saw the Paramount Network airing Lip Sync Battle, and I was like, wasn't this on Spike? And then it's like, well, now it's on this. I'm like, is Spike even a thing anymore? And we couldn't find it.
I found it. You know what? I'll look tonight.
Have a check.
So where am I going to watch 8 hours of Cops a day? For fuck's sakes.
Oh, well, you can watch that on one of our channels. One of my channels airs it. Actually,
because Spike is like the Cops and /Cops Reloaded, the network.
Action where it airs a lot of Cops during the afternoon.
Okay, that's a cool.
So
network. That one's still going.
And then Crime and Investigation Cell airs Live PD, which is like Cops.
Oh, I saw that one too.
Yeah, so you'll be all set.
It doesn't have the Live PD. Just doesn't have the beginning.
Well, I will get you the single from Inner Circle, and you'll be fine.
I'm gonna play it for everything.
But I'm also gonna get you the single la 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 long, la 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 long, 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 long.
Oh yeah.
Come on. But
sweat till you can't sweat no more.
We used to play that song. I went camping with my dad and my cousin.
Oh my God! And that's what your father played at all times.
Constantly. No, we would go
night.
We would go into like there was like a little arcade in kind of the center of the campground,
right?
And we'd go there, and all the kids were there playing whatever, and we would just constantly, like, everybody would just put like $2 in this thing, and then just constant plays of that song.
I was hoping that you were gonna say that when you went to bed, your father would be like, "This good night, and then push it some more." You're like, "Oh, you're terrified all night."
He only sang. Like slightly less than vague reggae.
Yes, all the time.
Yeah, we're jamming. I hope you like jamming too.
Oh God! Oh, just as you're getting into the shower, you're like, "Oh Jesus!"
Oh God! We were kids. We never showered. But anyway,
I love those days. I hate showering.
I'm just gonna stink because that's nature.
I'm tired of washing behind my fucking ears.
Yeah, exactly right. I just rub myself with sand.
What other news?
Yeah, I was trying to get to that.
I got there.
Thank you for getting me
your own point, and I'm the one who got us there.
Okay, thank you very much. I just wanted to talk briefly about the Oscar nominations that came out today.
Get Out did well.
Mostly, yeah, and I mean, for the most part, everything was the way I expected.
Abe Sapien Falls in Love got a lot.
Yeah. That's
what else?
Perfect thing. Greta Gerwig got the nomination, so there is a female nominee. She did Lady Bird.
Supposed to be a really good movie.
Yeah, and
Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse Ronan got nominated as well. But that was a big thing because they had made a point against the fact that no females were nominated during the Golden Globes for that when it was a good year for female directors. Like a few movies had like that.
Like
were,
Wonder Woman.
Well, no, like let's leave
Who
Wonder Woman
directed
out of
Ebbing's Missouri billboards?
that was a dude.
Was that a man?
Some fucking dude.
Well, what else? What, just
But-
because it's a hashtag Me Too movement now,
No.
we have to put women in there?
No, it was just the fact that like there was
There was what?
this was like 1 year when there was a strong contingent of women, not just like when what's her face from Hurt Locker there, she was like the one, right?
Catherine Bigelow.
That's the
Good
one.
director.
She's a great director, and it's like you always kind of have one, and then they get in like
No black people last year for anything.
right? But like Sofia Coppola was like the one with Lost in Translation. Then this year there was a lot of strong ones. The girl, I think it was Mudbone.
Mudbum?
No, Mudbone. And then like this one, and then a few other ones, and it was like, and then none of them got nominated, and it was like, what the hell? But anyway, she got nominated. But I don't want to
else?
talk about those ones
Who's
because
who's best picture? Get Out?
it's the same. Yeah, it was.
There's like 14 movies
Yeah.
they can put in there now.
It was virtually the exact same groups as in Golden Globes, so there were no real surprises.
Phantom
but,
Thread.
Yeah, exactly. But the one big surprise was an animated short. Kobe Bryant has now been nominated for an Oscar.
No way.
He is, I don't know what, I think he produced it or something like that. It's called Dear Basketball. So now Kobe Bryant is up for an Oscar. And that
Good for you, Kobe.
And that weirded me out, which is in a year when we're trying to keep rapists out of Hollywood, we invited one in.
Exactly. Right in. He's
It's-
Kobe Bryant.
I know.
Come on.
I know. His knees are too sort of raped now.
Damn right they
He's
are.
retired. But
Retired from the rape game.
but yeah, that was just, I don't know, that was just one that kind of stuck out for me.
Kobe Bryant.
Morgan Freeman just got a Lifetime Award at the SAG
Oh my
Awards, I think it
God.
was, and he
Just
was.
the list of movies he was in took like an hour and a half.
I know, and he was given the award. He was presented from Rita Moreno.
Creepiest grandpa on the
no,
planet.
No, it was just the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh.
But Rita Moreno presented the award to him, and it was because he presented the award to her when she won it.
Ah,
So I was just like, oh, that's like they were in some kids show together, like the first thing they were ever on.
right. You
like
think
that-
you'd have somebody like your friend, your Hollywood friend, do it or something? But no, this
Yeah.
random like
Yeah, I don't know.
Morgan. How come they don't talk about Morgan Freeman being a creeper? He like married his like granddaughter.
Yeah, but his hand hurts now, so it's fine. Remember when he got in that car accident? Now his hand hurts.
That's how he diverted the attention.
Yeah.
He smashed his hand in a
Nobody's-
car accident on purpose.
Nobody's ever going to not be okay with Morgan
Freeman.
I mean, he'd have to go pretty
Morgan
goddamn
Freeman is
far
now
down the rock.
sexually assaulting you, Morgan Freeman.
Like he
I
would.
don't know how I feel about this, but continue.
Yeah, he's like that. It's the scene from Shawshank where it was like, I'd like to say Andy Dufresne got away from the sisters that night, but that would be a lie, or whatever the lie
Right,
is.
yeah.
And he'd just say that directly to people. I'd like to say that you're not going to wake up with a sore asshole. But
That would be a lie. I'd be
and
like, "Yay!"
speaking of wake up with a sore asshole, apparently Bill Cosby took to the stage
Oh my God.
this past weekend.
Did you do a comedy routine?
No, it was
Oh,
really
what a missed opportunity.
it was really vague.
Imagine that he does a bit.
I don't know if he's still blind or
fucking
not too,
awesome.
but it was really vague. They said he went out and he told some stories, and then he led like a jazz group
Oh God.
in a thing, and then he like gave I don't know, it was like a bass player. He handed something over to him, and he's like, "Do you even know who I am?" And he goes, "I used to be a comedian," and then he walked off the stage. And I was like, "Oh, he's getting dark. Like today's the day he's killing himself. Clearly."
Sweet.
So I don't know. It was like when I was reading this, it
I'm
was
positive
like,
I just said sweet as if him killing himself was something great.
yeah.
So he kills it right on.
It would be cool if he
we
did
could
it
read
like
his suicide note.
there we go. He'd win because it would be he would put some thought into it.
Rudy!
The man went to Howard, damn it. But I would be okay with it if he did it like the opening of the Cosby Show. So he's like killing himself next to the cast. He's like, "Doo, doo, doo, doo." And he's like, so it like cuts to him, and then he's like slicing his wrist next to Felicia Rashad. Then he's trying to hang himself next to Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Try to blow his brains out next to a picture of Gregory Hines.
Oh,
He's got the jazz feet.
nice. We have a good history with Bill Cosby. Our like an early episode. I think our 4th episode was named after him.
Are we going to do Leonard Part 6?
Oh, we got to do Leonard
We
Part
should
6.
do Leonard Part 6
Should we
and
wait till-
Ghost Dad.
should-
Double feature.
Should we wait till he dies to do them, or should we
No.
get out ahead of this?
Oh, yes. We got to jump
All
on
right.
this bandwagon before this bandwagon gets rolling.
All right.
We'll start the bandwagon.
Excellent. We're
We
going to start.
started all the bandwagons.
Yeah.
You know what
We're
I
bringing
say?
him back.
Let all these Hollywood pieces of shit take the fall.
Yeah.
Because then, like I said before, we're just going to step. We're going to step right in.
Yeah.
Just a seamless step.
You guys
right
are going to
in.
have zero choice because there's nobody else out there.
Yep.
And it's like the types of creeps we are.
We
is-
jack off into plants way better than that last guy.
Yeah. Well, I never ask anybody to do it except again on chat roulette. I just point a webcam at it, and it's like you can
That's
click away
you.
from this if
That's
you
your
want,
fault.
but it's
Has
really
anybody got sued over chat roulette? Like I saw something so awful, I'm suing you, even though I'm the one clicking the roulette wheel.
no. I think there's a disclaimer right on the thing going. You click that at your own risk.
At your own risk.
I was like, you're gonna come across some eerie shit,
Oh yes.
and it was like you're not even gonna have time to call the cops.
If there's ever a live murder or anything on chat roulette?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
That's a question we'll ask another week because we got to get going to this movie.
Fuck. Yeah, maybe we should start the film.
This is gonna be
be.
this is gonna be our version of Serial. We're just gonna talk a little bit about what's going on in chat roulette and the criminal world, and then we'll give you like a little teaser going.
I
to
think
the
we
next
should
one.
go undercover in
Welcome
the
to-
seedy route.
You're welcome to the roulette chat with Joe and Todd.
Well, we will wear disguises and we'll be different people.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a Taiwanese prostitute named Loli Tony.
Lowly Tony.
You thought I was going to say Lolita.
No,
Lowly
I had
Tony.
no. I honestly thought your first bit was lowly. I'm like, were you going to be lowly what? and you were right. I am going to be a struggling podcaster named Joe, looking for a gross sexual encounter.
I am glad you really went out on a stretch there. You know what I mean? You're really flexing the chops.
No, I'm going to be like Tony Danza, where I'm only going to essentially play myself in everything.
Sweet.
And you're not
like
going to
Seth Rogen.
You're not going to call me a different. Yeah, but at least Seth gives himself a different first name.
Yeah.
So like, Tony's just like, no, I won't. If you try and call me Johnny, you're never gonna see my head
Yeah.
turn. Like it's just a hey Johnny, what do you want, Angela?
Yeah, Toner, Moner.
Where order?
Yeah, his own name, Toner.
Toner's got a boner. But
That's why what's his name killed himself.
which one?
The son.
No, he's still alive.
He's going to.
Oh, he's going to. He has AIDS.
Toner boner.
He got the toner boner. Oh no.
I had no idea.
Yeah, no, he has.
guy.
He.
It wasn't the toner boner that did it. It was that toilet seat in Tonawanda.
North Tonawanda.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ooh, those are none of the ones you want to get involved with. Sorry. I'm just saying, Lysol wipes is cheap. This episode's not brought to you by Lysol wipes, but life is.
It could be.
It could be. Lysol, get involved.
Think people would be cool with that if we just kept throwing things out? I think we should be sponsored by all the dirt bags. Like this is this brought to you by the date rape drug. You know what I mean?
This is brought to you by tobacco.
Yeah, exactly.
Just general tobacco. Get your kids involved today.
They already are. They'll get you involved.
Vaping's for homos.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Pick a side, idiot. You know? Smoke or don't. Fucking don't get me started on the fucking vaping. Bunch of goddamn smoke hipsters.
I saw a super old lady today I was at Walmart.
Oh fuck.
And a
Get
super
into
old
your
lady.
van.
No, I had just started my car, and then the person in front, the car in front of me, she goes to get in and she stops and then takes a big vape puff, and I'm like, you probably smoked for like 47 years,
Yeah.
and now you've moved to vape. It's
I tell you,
right-
it's just as bad.
ride it out.
Yeah,
at
what the
this
fuck?
point.
Why,
Like,
what's the
it's
point
just-
now? That's like going from potato chips to baked potato chips. I'm like, why? You have clearly given up on life. Like, just I go back to chips or don't eat chips.
Yeah.
Because that ain't shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like vegan, like milk or cheese. Like the fuck is this?
You know how stupid I actually was? I was watching a thing.
I think you mean R.
Yeah.
Right?
But yeah, no, I was watching a thing on tofu, and they were kind of explaining how tofu was made. It's essentially
It's
just
inhumane.
it's soy milk cheese.
Yeah.
They make it exactly the same way you make regular cheese, except they use soy milk instead of regular milk. I did not know that. And then when I did that, I'm like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Why was I not
I thought it was like a diamond where they squeeze one piece of soy to the point that it explodes into a little square of tofu.
Well, I think that's how you get the
pressure.
soy. I think that's how you get the soy milk. And then the beans.
Little soy nipples?
Become, is that like,
Soy
is that now coffee? Who's coffee? Which one's coffee?
You've got coffee talk.
Juan Valdez. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Has anybody ever done this idea?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh my God. Nope. That's a big no.
Oh, man.
Fuck, we're going to get sued.
We're going to get sued
Again.
All right. Well, if Mike Myers is going to sue us for ripping off Coffee Talk, I'm going to sue him for him ripping off all of his own roles.
Oh my God.
and
From
everything else.
ripping off Scotland. That's what Scotland should shoehorn that motherfucker.
Yeah. He's just like, I'm doing these three
He
things.
ran out of like British voices, so like he can't do anything anymore.
No. All right. We are going to kick out. We're just going to throw a really quick reminder that next week we are doing Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Night.
And tonight I'm eating chili.
Chili.
That's
low
why
and
we got to
slow,
move
baby.
it here. We got to
Yeah.
move it.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not going to be low and slow. It's
Man.
going to be high and not slow.
High and by, bro.
Brr. But everything's high and by around me. but anyways, just as always, like us, not us, but our podcast. Like us, too.
Please,
But-
please like us.
like the podcast, subscribe,
A little Freudian
comment.
slip there.
I know
He's
it's-
crying so bad.
It was not
You
a-
can't tell in his voice that he's such a pro.
It wasn't a slip; it was a desperate plea. But like, subscribe, comment, all those good things wherever you listen. Not just iTunes, but SoundCloud, all those great places.
What you need to do is put this onto like a tape or a DVD, and then chop it up into a fine powder, and then snort it.
You could do that too.
Fucking A.
Nice. Don't do it though onto a USB stick. You will regret it, and it's
Oh,
much
God,
more.
yes.
It's a much more expensive media than
Whoa.
a DVD-R might be, or a CD-R. That's even cheaper.
Ooh.
I think. I don't know.
Go with you on
people,
this one.
People don't even like with the cloud now. I don't even think people have those. So I think they're like
With CDs?
Yeah, I think it's like laser discs now.
Yes.
It's just like
Bigger.
somebody's like, "Well, you have one of these."
I need
Holy shit.
I need like a gigantic box with gigantic CDs in it to carry around for forever.
Yeah, they're called records.
Whoa. The booklet's huge.
It's like
Jesus.
it's like those like toddler looking fine books where it's like the pages are like the size of your bed.
Yeah, and
I don't know. I just really that
my name is in that fucking product. Just because I can't find Spot doesn't mean they should put my name on some fucking book for retards.
I'm cutting this whole thing out because my bit didn't land and now you went crazy.
I said retard.
Oh, I
That's
get
what
it.
my stage name is.
Nice.
I play this sexy handicap guy. I'm dancing down at the old bugler tonight.
So a girl tickles his balls. He goes, "Yay!"
Wear a helmet. I fall down a lot.
He was doing that anyway, so he just
Yeah,
changed his
exactly.
name to fit.
I just worked with it. You know, that's
Yeah.
what you're supposed to do in life.
When you get lemonade, when you get lemons, you make retard.
That's right.
All right, guys, tune in next week. It will be maybe a little bit longer than this episode, maybe not.
I doubt it.
We'll see. All right, we'll see you next week, guys.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast media production.